welcome. My name is Dee. It's my birthday, and you know what that means. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're new here. Every time I hit my birthday, it's time for a Crossstitch WIP parade. This is where I go through my big pile of WIPs that I have right here. I've got long dogs, I've got samplers, I've got some spoopums, I've got a bunch of stuff. If you've never been on my channel, this is a great place to start. I'm in my jams. I just showered. I went through a very long day. I'm a teacher. My grade 8s were up the wall. They were crawling up the wall. So I'm ready just to spend the night with you. Just the two of us. Maybe it's a date. And I'm just going to talk to you about what I have going on. I've been stitching for a very long time, but the WIPs I have now are from start at 2020. And we're going to go in order. We're going to go all the way back to 2020. I can't believe I have 4 years worth of WIPs down here. And then we're going to go to something that I actually haven't shown anyone yet. You're the first ones to see. So come on, grab your stitching and enjoy some time with me. Are you ready? Let's do it. I've got my big book of days, and this is how I organize things, if you're interested. I got my book of days, and then in the book of days, I basically have written down all the WIPs that I have, and then if they have a check mark, it means I finished them this year. I've got quite a few finishes. That's pretty neat. A lot of them are small things for Stitch for Pride, but we got quite the list going on. I started with like one of these, and now we're bleeding into two. So that's how I keep track of my WIPs. I know a lot of people use electronic devices, but I like gel pens. It's the teacher in me. My very first WIP is from January 1st, 2020. This is a pre-pandemic WIP. Are you kidding me? This is a long dog sampler. It is St. Reatham. There you go. I started this. This was my first piece on linen, stitching on linen, and I chose a big piece. Of course I did. If you know me, you know this piece. I've been working on it. I try to do a page a year. So it's scheduled to be finished by 2027. Maybe. And if you also have been on my channel, you know it smells like food. It smells like barbecue sauce because I eat while I stitch. I gotta stand up for this first one. You ready, folks? Yeah. Here we are. So check it, my friends. I have 1 page, 2 page, 3 page, 4 page, and we're on the 5th page here. Nope, that's where I started. Again, it's on 28 count, just a blue Zweigarde. It is so soft now because it's been in my grubby little hands for such a long time. I have a place that I'm going to frame this and put this. I've had this for 5 years ready, and I cannot wait. 2027, if that's when I can finish it. If I can keep on schedule and with a new contract. I might not be able to keep on schedule. And look, I'm a very good boy. I'm putting this back in my little WIP bucket. Everyone applaud, please. I'm putting it away. I'm not leaving things a disaster. Growth, friends. This is growth. This is growth. This is maturity. Okay, speaking of growth and maturity, this is from 2021. I started this January 30th. It is a big one, and I don't have a picture of it because it was a 12-month sow stitch along. It is from Quiltify Designs, and it was their giant, huge, it's called a Grand Vierlanden. Back then it was called the 2021 Quiltify Design Cell. And this one If you know me, it's been a forever struggle. Let me show you my progress. I have all the way down, and I have all the way this way, and I'm almost done the full row. Let's see, can I get the whole thing? This is on 36 count. 2 strands, so it's nice and poofy. I mean, that's a big one, folks. I'm looking at it in the mirror behind me, and boy, hey boy, wow. Though it looks really cool from far away. I always, if you have joined me on my regular videos, you know I always argue with myself about if I should just give this one up. But it does, it's gonna look pretty good, but it's just a lot. It's a slog, my friends. The pages of, like, you know how in a stitch along you get a page, or you get like a certain thing per month? So there's 12 of them, and then, but the pages are so, let's see, it's 130 by 165 stitches, like, per page. If you're screaming saying, D, you don't need to, join me on my other videos, and whenever I bring this up, just hold my hand softly and say, D, you don't need to. If you're not enjoying it, I'm of two minds. I need like a King Midas to cut this in half to see. That's a good one. If someone cut my WIP in half, would I be upset? I don't know. This is a philosophical question. This is not for the WIP parade. This is for later. My third WIP, William Morris Strawberry Thief. It is from the Art of William Morris Crossstitch book by Barbara Hamo. I can't read. I'm illiterate. And this piece is this one right here. He's so cute. This book is probably at your library right now. If you want to stitch this, it's at your library. It's for free. Go get it. Go. I was going to say, oh no, I can't find it. This is on 28 count. Blue, navy, Zweigard. Oh, she's crinkled. I'm sorry, little bird. I'm almost done. Oh, I'm so close, y'all. She's crinkled. I'm sorry, she's crinkled. Come here. Here. There we are. It's just that little bit. It's just a little bit at the. It's just a little bit at the bottom. That's it. That's it. I'm stitching over one. That's why it's so tiny. I don't know if I told you. I'm so close. What? Ah! Oh! God! Damn it! I'm not going to promise to get that one done, because who knows? I'm a busy boy. Oh, I gotta put these this way. Okay. Dunzos. Number 4 is, it was a birthday start. No, it wasn't. It was the day after birthday start. I probably didn't get my shit together. This is Gerald by Barrick. There he is. So cute. And this guy, the reason why he's like this is because I started him and then I promptly forgot about him. And he just wasn't on my WIP list for whatever reason. My book of days, I didn't have him. And then he just kind of sat in my box and I totally forgot. This is a Newcastle Cream 40 count. It's 1 strand. using the called for. And you gotta see this very good needle minder. There he is. Bird. This year I finished those houses. I finished kind of this area. Because I took him out and I thought, why hasn't he got more going on? So cute. I finished his little head too. Gosh. If you don't know, I am one of those people who want a bird wall where I put up a lot of bird cross stitch. And if you ask me what currently I have on my bird wall, the answer is 0 birds. The answer is 0 birds. We're into 2022 now. This is January 1st. This isn't this. This isn't this. Uh-oh. How big is this? It's her. I got it all mixed up. This is a sampler. It's Hands Across the Sea. It's Jan Hopkins. There she is. If you don't know me, the perfect sampler is large, organic, messy shapes and also geometric little shapes. So like traditional sampler geometric stuff, and then some weird ass like organic splotches of color. So this thing, oh, mwah, love it. So gorgeous. I love a weird one. And she's a weird one. This is 40 count. It is like what is it? Light mocha. It's just white art. And I have maybe 2.5 pages done. And I got loose threads everywhere. Boy howdy. Goodness gracious. There she is. Oh, she's gorgeous. So I got to start on those really cool little flowers. And now all I gotta do is the geometric stuff on this side. And the border kind of ends right there. If I wasn't such a busy boy, this would be something that I could be like, wow, I could finish a page a year and be done. That's all I want with my samplers, is to finish a page a year. But because I have a real job now, and by real job I mean a mega job teaching, and also I run a SAL, I run a stitch along that I stitch the models for. You're busy. You're just a busy friend, and sometimes you only have a half hour a night to stitch, and the majority of that is your own business stitching. Woe is me. Just woe is me. If I'm being negative, it's because I just got a new contract, like I mentioned, and it's a lot of work. And I'm just realizing over the last month, like, my life has just been taken over by planning and grading and stuff. And I'm about to sign this new contract, and I realize from now until June, this is my life. But I like teaching. I love my kids. The next one is, but by the way, if you're all like me, work balance. Stop your work at like 8 o'clock. And then have an hour to yourself, at least, right? Work balance. The next one is the Heart Sampler by Bad Vibes Only. Oh, if you haven't gotten your hands on this one. Remember when I said, like, organic shapes and inorganic shapes? This one. It just hits those buttons. The bands. Oh, I love it. The heart. The ribs. Beautiful. Gorgeous. This is on in the pink. Yeah, in the pink. And I remember that because it's rude. That's a rude thing to say. It's Picture This Plus. Sure. It's a 32 count. I'm guessing. And again, I have 2.5 pages done. And I have the back. Like, I could have, again, in another world, when I don't have a job that takes up the majority of my time, I could finish that. But in this dimension, I'm needed. My people need me. There we have it. There we have it, folks. That was June 4th, 2024. Now, this little guy. And it's rattle rattle because this is my travel. Whenever I go on an airplane, this is who I take. And eventually I'll go on so many airplanes that it will be done. And then I'll choose another thing like this. This is by Mojo Stitches. It's Mary Barton's work. It's an antique reproduction. There she is. This is on maybe a 28 count, and I definitely dyed it myself, or I like zhuzhed it up. I think it was a natural linen, and then I real zhuzhed it up. I think I tea dyed it, I coffee dyed it, I etc 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 etc. I would say I need a couple more flights, I think, to finish this. I started it on my way to Denmark, to Copenhagen, so that was a big one. I took it, what else have I gone to? Italy. I took it to Italy. I took it to, when I went to Stitch North, I took it there. And I'm going to Palm Springs. I'm going to Palm Springs this Christmas. We're going to go to a gay resort. I'm really excited. And there you go. I would say I need 3 to 4 more flights. 3 to 4, I think. Because there's a lot of color changes. She's really pretty, hey? Is this going to be, put your bets now, is this going to be the first thing on my bird wall? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Could you imagine? I get a bird on a bird wall? The thing that I've been planning for 4 years? Can you imagine me? A bird? Finishing it? No. Okay, speaking of birds, this is... Oh, I really kicked the camera, hey? No, I didn't. There we are. You can see my mess. This is a January 1st start. It is a long dog sampler. This is the Cuckoo. This comes from like a big pack of patterns. And really, I shouldn't start any more samplers. At this is 2023. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 samplers on the go. Pretty big ones. And I said to myself in 2033, why not start another one? And this one is Venice. Did I just do a Borat? I apologize. I think so. I want to show you this. I picked colors that are different because my fabric is not white. Because I refuse. I refuse to stitch on white. I'm stitching instead on a 25 count that I dyed myself. And at first, wasn't so sure. But now I am, I think, 2 pages in. Almost 2 pages. I'm so close. There's so many samplers. I'm so close to finishing, folks. By finishing, I mean page-wise. I'm so close. Bully me into finishing this. Make me take a sick day. First of all, the fabric, love it. Stitch samplers on weird fabric, right? Do it. I'll bully you. Get in there. Here we are. It's 1/1. If you've ever tried 1/1 on 25, highly recommend. The cuckoo is a queer bai, sits upon the grass, and his wings neatly full, and his beak thrust up his arse. Speaks to me. Look at this. So cool. That is a night's worth of stitching. Shame. I think, so it is my birthday today, and I have one thing that I must do. I have to stitch, I'll show you, it's the last of my pile. I have to finish that first. And then I think I'm going to start a random WIP wheel and put all of my bird samplers, everything that I have a bird on. Everything except for my airplane stitch. And then I'm going to randomize it and stitch one day per WIP and just see what I can do. Just see what I can do. Or I should maybe do my samplers. Because I want a page finish. What do you vote? Bird or samplers? A lot of samplers have birds. So 2 samplers with 1 stone. 2 birds with 1 sampler. Speaking of samplers, this is Hannah Harding. Here she is. That's Queenstown Samplers. She's a weird one. I have not seen her being stitched by anyone. And I know why, because there is a lot of over 1. In fact, the entire thing is over 1, except for the border. Hannah Harding was a masochist. And me, not knowing that the pattern was mostly over 1, I got some beautiful fabric. It is 40 count Albarium by Cedar River Linen. So gorgeous. Such beautiful, so gorgeous. Oh no, string is everywhere. Oh no. There we are. And I said, why not? Let's try. And I'm getting old. And originally I could raw dog the 1/1 with nothing. But I have noticed eye strain starting. So I did get a magnifying glass. And that has helped. It has helped. I've got a page and a bit done. This is a race against time, folks. And by time, I mean my eyes. We'll see what happens. So the 1/1 that you are seeing, it's just a 10 stitch. So I'm not doing full crosses on those. That would be maniac behavior. I would almost, if I were to redo this. No, that would be nuts. That would be so giant. I was going to say turn the 1/1, turn the over 1 into over 2s and like make it really big, but that would be so big. That'd be huge. You can't. You mustn't. This was a special stitch because I started it the day I started testosterone. So, and that was about 2 years ago. Yeah. That's why that's special for me. Oops. Oh yeah, surprise, I'm trans. Tricked you. Okay. What's next? Who's next? Here, this one's next. This is from Marroomy Crafts, Marroomy Designs. This is the Afshan sampler. Do I have a picture for you? No, do not. Interesting. This is done on Ada, 18 count, that I did myself. It is the negative of it. So what is it called? Asen stitching. I'm stitching the negatives on some of it, then it's complicated. And the floss I dyed myself. It's radioactive, friends. Dang, she's radioactive. I took this on a road trip, and she's a delight to stitch on a road trip. That is like, I think, a page and a half done. Look at this. I like that. You like that. Beautiful. Highly recommend. I don't have a lot of stuff that's on Ada, actually. So this is a treat for me. I'm organizing my boxes. Speaking of vacation, this is 5 o'clock by Ink Circles. I started this on a road trip to Vegas where we hit 5 national parks in Utah. Oh, a pen. Black and white. You've seen this. You've seen her. I do want to make this into a clock. This is on, I'm going to say 36 count because I'm doing it over 1 over 2. And it's on that cool dotted fabric. So cute. There you are. So I've got 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Very adorable. I think this is almost a page. Very cute. The only thing about this one is the color changes. There's many color changes. And that goes for slow stitching. I've got one that's not full of color changes though. This was from October 1st, 2023. This is a Witchy stitcher. I think it was like the hashtag was Stitchy for Witchy or something. We all did that. It's Vincent. It's gay icon Vincent Price. I probably will just do this section. And I'll might turn him into a tote bag. This is on, I think it's a Weeks Dye Works, which I don't use anymore because I bought this fabric so long ago. It's 32 count. And it's, what's that one that everyone loves? Light Mocha? Something like that. Also, please enjoy my needle minder. I got his hair. Move, I'm gay. Enjoy his hair. 2 strands. Over 2. The coverage is lovely. His hair is lovely. One day. This is my, I don't have any product in there, so don't judge me. But I did get a haircut the other day. He's looking fine. I got a birthday haircut because I'm going to go out to dinner on a date with a boy. And we're going to be gay together. The boy is my spouse of 13 years. This is from October 28th, 2023. This is from the Tirazain Institute. And it is on 20 count Venom from Keeley from the sewingshop.ca. This is Khadir, who is I'm going to show you the pattern because the pattern's free. You can go on the Tirazain Institute and get this pattern. They save traditional Palestinian tetris patterns, and they have a big library of them, and they have them all for free. So definitely recommend going. These are historic patterns. These are pieces of art. This guy here is the Islamic symbol of strength, and dang, he's buff. I am doing this in Roxy Floss, and I could finish him, but I kind of, like a lot of people who have started traditional tetris patterns, you kind of don't want to finish it until there is been a ceasefire, and we are not close. But the pattern is absolutely lovely. This is my second pattern with Roxy Floss, and I really like it. He has not been, he's come with me to hospital visits, but other than that, I haven't had the heart to touch it. So we'll see. Hopefully 2025 will be the year. Speaking of strength, this is from my friend Marroomy Crafts, Miriam, and this was so lovely. This is Defiant, and the D in Defiant is me. I'm D, and this is my hawk. Miriam. Goodness gracious. This is on it's on something yellow. I have the, oh, I got it. Butter Crunch, 36 count Butter Crunch by Needle Bling Designs. You gotta, this is good. This is good fabric. And the floss I'm using, the called for, but I'm also using Kaylee from the sewing shop. Her really pretty floss. I don't know if she sells her floss yet, but I want her to because I want to design with it. This is all I have. Maybe I should do a bird. This is all I have. Oh no, gosh. It is the fabric is way more yellow. This is not reading really well, but there he is. Oh, but the border. I love the border. I'm just getting into hawk now, but I love me some border. I'm going to do black work inside of this. You heard it here, folks. Quote me on that. I'm going to do black work on the background. Is it necessary? No. But why not? Okay, hey, congratulations. We're getting into 2024. It is a half hour in, but we're doing fine. This is Cottage Garden samplers. I don't have a lot of them, hey? I bought this so long ago. I said, why not? This is Nature's Peace. Downstairs here, we have a little lodge room, and I thought that would be cute in a lodge room. Wouldn't it be cute in a lodge room? I am stitching this on, and if you've been with me, you know about this stuff. It is, I think it was called Fiddler's Cloth. This is what, like, needlepoint is on. And I dyed it. I dyed a lot of it. And I bought it from a thrift shop, and I dyed it. First of all, I washed it, and it smelled like pee-pee. It was so bad. I washed it 7 times, and I dyed it, and I dyed this, and I dyed, it was like maybe 2 meters of it. You'll see it again. I have it in maybe a couple other projects. It is very a loose weave, but it is almost like very like old-fashioned. I don't know. It reads like, it looks like the old fabric pre-Zweigart that samplers used to be stitched on. So I kind of like it. And you know what? It's cute. It's two threads. I think if I were going to start any other projects, I would do it 3 threads. I think it turns out to be, it's kind of like a 28 count, but it might be closer to like a 29 count, 27 count. Like, it's odd. There he is. So cute. I think I started this when we had a couple snow days. And I started that. That little baby bear is cute. Gosh. There's more true. It pops, folks. Maybe it'll snow this year. And maybe I'll work on this. It's really cold. We just put the snow tires on. It's really cold here now. That was my first 2021. Here's another one. I gotta take this out of its Q-snap, folks. Hold, please. This is Ancient Sage Design. And if you have not stitched an Ancient Sage Design, you got to, because she takes pieces of antiquity from museums and she designs cross-stitch patterns from it. And there's a lot of like Islamic and Persian and Egyptian pieces. So this piece is actually based on a tile, I believe an Egyptian tile. I switched up the pattern. It was originally done on white, but I have it, the original tile was blue, and so I did it on blue. It's called Queen Zenoba's Garden. You can tell how the other half is going to be. This is on Fiberlicious, and I believe it's like mermaid something. Mermaid mule mermaid. You can't get it anymore, sorry. I'm going to turn into Biscorn You when I'm done. I took this on in the car too. It is on 36 count, so it's kind of shaky in the car. I gotta get more Ada stuff, I think. She's halfway done. More than halfway. Oh, my neck. Give it a little stretch. That was March 9th, 2024 of this year. Look at me go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because this last October, I started it a lot. Ooh, this was a new start. First of all, check out this bag. Very cute. It is... Couldn't tell you who did it. Sorry, I'm not helpful. This is from a magazine. And it is a magazine. It was the... this is a good question. I think it was last year's Just Cross Stitch. Oh no, 2023. Yeah, that is last year. And it's this one. This little ornament. I have Libby, and Libby is a online magazine book library thing, and so I can just check out cross stitch magazines, and there's the ability to like print them out. This is by Carol Thornton. It's called Holly Geese, and it's cute, and it's like nice. This is on this. I got it in Denmark. It's on Christmas red. It's very stiff though. Okay, let's see. The way does this go? I think is this way. Cute, look. So precious. It's tough though, folks. It's like full coverage. And the whites all look the same. But the holly's cute. It's tough though. It's tough going. Whoop. That's a magnet. Excuse me. Oh. We'll just put that inside and hopefully it will find the other half. I guess that would go on my bird list too, right? If I do a bird wheel. Okie dokie. This is June 1st. Aha! This is one by me. This is Know Thyself. This was a fundraiser for my top surgery, which was successful because I don't have boobs anymore. Okay. I don't have a picture. I've got to finish this because I am showing this piece and some others in a spring 2025 in a art show, trans art show. It's got very old, like, stained glass, church stained glass window vibes. There's the eye of God. And then there's a person here with top surgery scars. It's very cute. I love it. I literally saw this in a dream and designed it. It's not available anymore. It was just for my fundraiser. I think once I finish it, I'll release it again. But if you got it, you got it. If you don't, sorry. This is 30. It's black. Duh. It's 36 count. Yes, because I'm making it be very nice and poofy. Yeah, 30. Wait. Hold on. Now hold on. Yes, it's 36 count. 2 strands. Nice big coverage. Big noise coverage. On July 7th, I started something new. This is Stitch Sprout. I really love their stuff, but I haven't gone to Stitch in... Oh, no! Surprise, it's not! This is Thirza Goes Goth by Hemlock and Rye. And this is June 26th. This was the piece that I started the day of my top surgery. June 26th of this year. It's on that fiddler's cloth that I dyed myself, so it equates to like a like 28 count. Isn't that weird? So let me get it behind it. I have done not a page yet, I don't think. Look at those colors. There you are. She's freaky. I love it. I don't know, it reads like old-fashioned on this cloth, even though the colors are just wild. Thirza has, I think, 3 different versions, because Julie is a maniac. I love you. She'll agree. She's a maniac. Okay, now it's Stitch Sprout. Folks, we don't have many left. Can we get under an hour? This is Stitch Sprout. This is White Blossom Cicada. There he is. This is done on 40 count fabric that I dyed myself. There he is. Oh, God, the crease. Why would I fold it like that? Why would I do such a thing? Oh, so delicate. He's so delicate. You can see I did a little back stitching because I couldn't help myself. Oh, so delicate. There's the purple, if you can kind of see the purple. I'm going to stitch... This is going to be like on a bag. I'm going to make it like a little bag. And it's going to say Scream Fuck Die. Because those are the 3 things that cicadas are good at. And those are also the 3 things I'm good at. Haven't tried the 3rd thing yet. But I guarantee when it happens, I'm going to be good at it. Boo boo boo. I just realized I am... For someone whose eyes are not getting great, not doing well, I sure have a lot of 40 count. And like 1 project on Ada? Scream at me. But I guess the fiddler's cloth is nice. Okay, now it's time. No, it's not. This is some natural cashel linen. It's a 28 count. And this is another magazine piece. This is from that British one, The World of Cross Stitching. It's this Peter Rabbit. I believe it was from March 2023. My little niece loves Peter Rabbit. And so I decided, hey, let's go for it, friends. And I thought, oh, it just looks like a little stitch. He's not little. He's big. There he is. And it's like full coverage too, right? Her birthday is January. Hope she likes Peter Rabbit when she's 4. She's turning 2 this year. Ain't that just the way? By the way, Kaylee, sewingshop.ca. Oh. Okay, now I had a bug up my butt, and I did 3 starts in October because I was such a good boy. I hadn't started many. Well, looking at it, I had, but you know, itching for it. These were all from Night Spirit Studios because I am in love with their whole vibe. This is Paredes Trick, and I don't have a picture, but it's massive. I didn't know how big this was. And let me show you. I could insert a picture, but why? Why would I? Why would I do this? Okay, here we go. Oh, Timbit's having fun upstairs. Timbit's my dog. It's censored. It's a lady showing a devil her hoochie cooch. And it also gives me big trans vibes. And I love her. It's great. So I started this on some fabric from Kaylee from the sewing shop. Wow, she's really getting a shout out. Sponsor me. And the fabric, it says it's 25 count, but I measured it and it's more like a 27 count. And I hope it's more like a 27 count because if it's a 25 count, this won't fit. But if it's a 27 count, it will fit. So what I'm doing is I started in the middle and I'm going all the way up. So you can kind of see that's her whole face. It's 1/1. And that's her crotch. And she's holding up her dress and saying, here's my dick. She has a dick, canonically. She's trans. So I think I have enough room. But we're going to find out. And you know what? If I get up here and it's not enough room, it won't be heartache because I only put in that many stitches. And I'll start her. But my heart is set on this fabric. If it doesn't fit, I might have to ask Kaylee to... can she recreate this magic? Gosh. Hopefully. If it fits, it fits. If it sits, I fit. If it fits, I sit. I really like doing that one. But like there's, folks, there's like 22 pages. So many. So many. That was on October 10th. This is on October 20th. Oh. This was Night Spirit Studios' Unexpected Visitor. I've had this for so long. I had it for so long that Night Spirit Studios updated their pattern. And then I bought the new pattern, even though I had the old pattern from like 4 years ago. This is 40 count on fabric that I dyed myself. I'm using some sparklers. I only spent a day on this. So you can see the UFO rays and you can see the sparkly snowy. That's all you can see. One day. That's it. And it won't get touched until maybe, I was going to say Christmas, but I don't really stitch Christmas. It will be touched next October. Oh boy! Okay, speaking of gay and me, this is Honolulu Lovers, Night Spirit Studios. This is the, here we go, the archaeological find where there's these two skeletons and one has a hole in their head and they're like hugging and kissing, and archaeologists are like, I think they're both men because they're gay and they love each other. But remember that archaeologists, you actually don't know the gender based on your bones. It's more cultural clues and what they're buried with and what they're wearing and stuff. But these are two male gay skeletons. I spent, I think, a night on this. This is on that real funky filler's cloth. This was the last like little piece. I did it real funky, and I did a border with the gold, beautiful gold. So it is just one day. And I did do 3 strands of floss on this one. So the coverage is wild. And I like the gold. Kind of. When I'm looking at it, I don't know if I like the gold. We'll see. Well, maybe. Do you like it? It's the wiry gold. It's not the diamant, or it's not the like treasure braid. Because people say, hey, this, what's this one? Here, I'll show you. This floss. It's this stuff. It's this stuff. It's that. It's this stuff, right? It's this stuff. But I have it. And I don't have to order anything else. And so might as well use it. I'm just doing it one strand with like a brown, this brown. Like 2 strands of the brown and 1 strand of the gold. So it's not too bad. We'll see. Maybe I'll do the skeletons and then they'll come back to the border and be like, I don't like it. So I started that October 25th. Now I have one more. If you know me, you're a fan of me and what I design, you know that I have done pieces called Let's Make a Statement. And they're here. I have 4 of them. Let's Make a Statement are political statements that you can stitch that are, because I'm trans, they are very pro-trans. This one I actually picked out before the election, the American election, and the BC election. I'm from BC. And I figured that this might be needed. And I was going to release it on Trans Day of Remembrance, which was November 20th, but I decided not to for emotional reasons. I will probably release it maybe in the new year. We'll see. I need a right feeling, I think. This is We Protect Us. I'm not going to talk about the meaning now because it's a WIP parade. But you may have heard those words before. We protect us. So you kind of know where this is going, right? This I want to finish. I'm gonna finish hopefully soon, but I won't release it until it feels right. That's on 28 count, maybe. Dunzo. Hey, under an hour. Ta-da! What's coming up next? I probably won't do another November. Maybe I will. A November regular floss tube. Maybe I will. Maybe if we're lucky. And then in December, I am going to talk to you about my Stitch Along, Stitch for Pride 2025. It is a 12-month Stitch Along, and each month I give you a piece of 2S LGBTQIA plus history and a little motif to stitch. You'll notice that my 2024 isn't in this pile. It's because it's done. I finished it. It's upstairs. I'm going to get it framed, folks. So stay tuned for that. And I hope, if you're new, I hope you enjoyed my whole vibe, my whole steez. I hope you enjoyed the ride. I hope you got a little stitching done. And I hope you bully me into finishing sampler pages. I hope you give me a swirly. I hope you give me a wedgie. Okay, maybe I'll see you around next time, hey? Until next time, I'm your snitch dad. I'm very proud of you. Happy New Year? Anyway, happy birthday to me. Bye, I love you. Bye.